Hi everyone. So I think I got everyone's questions for the AMA, and if not, then this will probably be in two parts, so feel free to add some more questions to the 3,000 subscribers AMA video post that I have a few videos ago last week. Um, I just want to thank everyone for their questions and all the sweet, kind words of encouragement. You guys are all really sweet. And thank you for the subscriptions and the views and the comments and just for watching. All the support means a lot to me and it really helps. So, I think I will jump straight to the questions. I'm gonna read people's names out, so sorry in advance if I butcher your name. Also, there were a lot of repeat questions or similar questions, so I'm only gonna read the first version of the question, so sorry if I leave you out or if your name's not mentioned. Okay, so without further ado, I will jump straight into it. It's probably gonna be at least two parts, so buckle down and thank you for listening for anybody who does listen. The first question is from Imperfect Fantasy Gamer. What eye color do you have and are you bisexual? I'll answer the second part first because it's quicker. Yes, I'm bisexual. As far as eye color goes, both of my eyes are a bit different. One is greenish blue with some gold in it, and one is kind of a lightish blue. I have a picture that's really old on my Reddit, but if you guys want to see what my eyes look like, I would be fine taking another picture and showing. Desiree Salas asks, what do you find attractive in a woman? I like expressive women. I like women that smile, women that I can make happy, women that I know I can please in some way. I don't like the type of woman that's like, I don't care, what do you want to do? Because I don't really feel like I can make her happy. As far as hair color, eye color, body type, all that stuff, I don't really have a preference. It really depends on the person, on the girl. So it really comes down to personality and expression and how well I get along with her. And whether she's kind and patient and sweet and expressive. There's a lot of factors that go into it. Corpse Bride asks, do you like anime, and if so, which one? I do. The only anime that I watched, though, is probably not what you'd consider a normal anime. Maybe it's considered an American anime, but the only one I've really seen a lot of is Ruby. I've seen little pieces of anime here and there, and I enjoy it, but I never really have taken the time to sit down by myself and watch any anime. Rebel J asks, what's my favorite color? My favorite color is green. Carlos's World asks, what's your favorite animal? I have a lot of favorite animals. So, as a kid, one of the pets I really latched onto was a pet rabbit, and I really, really liked rabbits as a kid, and that kind of bled into my adult life. So that's definitely up there. I like dogs because I have a dog, miniature schnauzers. I like frogs. They make such cool noises, and I don't know, they're just really cool. Spring peepers, green frogs, bullfrogs. I like capybaras. They're just so chill, and they're like mothers to all sorts of animals because they're just so patient and they can deal with all kinds of young energy and all kinds of bullshit. Yeah, I could probably go on and on listing my favorite animals. That I have so many animals I love, but I will just leave it at those. Uh, Trapper John Brooks asks, "What is your video game?" Um, I've played a lot of video games. I played a lot, especially like in middle school, early high school. I was very into gaming, but lately I've played Borderlands 2 and Borderlands pre-sequel, as well as some Hearthstone, some Don't Starve Together, and some Plants vs. Zombies. But chances are I've played just about everything in the past. Shy Girl Allie asks, "If you were to travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?" I'm honestly not much of a traveler. I've traveled quite a few times in my life, and it's never my favorite thing to do. I've gone to Spain and to Canada a bunch. Uh, Honestly, I just like traveling nearby, just finding local places to hike or bike or kayak or just little hidden treasures nearby that I can revisit and explore and sneak off to. That's always my favorite thing to do. I'm kind of boring in that aspect. I don't really want to go anywhere far and, foreign and all kinds of different things. I kind of like, you know, going somewhere where I can kind of recognize the trees and the animals and the language. Bubblegum ASMR asks, "Can you speak other languages?" I speak a little bit of Spanish. I went backpacking through Spain with my sister a few years ago. Well, quite a few years ago now. And I knew some Spanish back then. I probably forgot most of it, so I'm definitely not confident enough to say I speak Spanish, but I speak a little bit. Other than that, no. Starlights asks, "What is one of the cutest things that you think a lover can do?" Well, that's a cute question. I like it. There's a lot of things. Like wearing one of your shirts and it's a little bit too big. That's always cute. Just being needy and like tugging at your arm and wanting something really bad. Maybe coming up behind you and giving you a hug. Giving you little kisses on the neck or the cheek. There's so many things. Yawning, stretching, being sleepy, having messed up hair in the morning and being all groggy. There's so many cute things. I'm sure that list can go on and on and on and never end. But yeah, a lover can do all sorts of cute things. Kayla Chenault asks, "Do you have a pet? If not, then what would it be?" I do have a pet. I have a white miniature schnauzer. He is not quite 20 pounds, and he may be small, but he is fluffy, he is soft, and he has so much energy, so much personality, so much sass. And I honestly couldn't imagine having any other dog. He is just, I adore him so much. I love the little floofer. And yeah, that's my pet. Apple Juice asks, "When is your birthday?" My birthday is in February, so it's kind of coming up. Kylie Mugrace asks, "Do you play any instruments? And have you ever tried drawing?" I played a little bit of piano when I was younger, but it's been a while. And as far as drawing, no. I can barely draw stick figures. I am not an artist in any way. I can't paint, I can't draw, I can't do any of that stuff. Ray Ray asks, "What would you do if you met a fan?" Would probably be really awkward, especially if they recognized me, but I had no idea who they were. If it was like a planned fan meeting and I knew ahead of the time, I don't know, we could hang out, do something fun. I don't know. I guess it depends what the circumstances are. Adriel asks, what type of music do you listen to? Um, I listen to pretty much everything. uh, Kind of my go-to is more indie or electronic. I like music that has good lyrics, something that I can listen to a couple times over and kind of almost get a different message each time. Almost kind of like a puzzle that I'm figuring out. Kind of like poetic lyrics that have all these interpretations. I don't know. That's kind of like my favorite music that has lyrics like that. But I like pretty much everything. Rock music, pop music. It doesn't matter. I know who you are, but what am I? Asks. Since when did you decide to do this content? And was it for a particular reason? Well, I started like over 4 years ago. And basically it was it was because it was like a flirty, fun, really kind, supportive community, and I'm like, hey, this looks like fun. Maybe I will I will try my voice out, see if anybody likes it. And since then my confidence has really grown, and I realized that I could do more than just expand my own ego and feel better about myself and feel better about my voice, but I could actually help people or offer people entertainment or be there for people when they need when they need someone, you know? And yeah, so what just started out as like a little bit of fun kind of really took off. Bloody Paper Cuts asks, is it hard to stay in character in your roleplay videos? Well, I don't. The way I see it is that I don't really roleplay that much, or at least I don't do like fantasy. I'm never like a medieval knight or like a dragon, or I'm never really this fantasy person. Really, I just kind of put myself in a scenario that I could probably see myself in, and then just kind of be myself. So in a way, it doesn't really feel like I'm acting or I'm role playing. It kind of feels like I can be me a lot of the time. I don't know if that makes sense. Audible Milk asks, have you read Homestuck? I have not. Kit Kat asks, apple juice or orange juice? Well, I like them both, but I think I would go with apple juice just because orange juice can be gross. Like, I've seen orange juice messed up a lot of times. And there can also be that, like, extra pulp variety, which is really gross. And apple juice is always good. You can't mess up apple juice. So, I will have to settle with a safe option. Bree Foster asks, sorry, I'm gonna take a drink of water. Sorry. What is your favorite season and why? I like winter. I do everything in the winter. I snowboard, I cross country ski, I snowshoe, I sled, I roll around in the snow like a potato. I just love the snow, and I don't really mind the cold that much. Would you consider yourself a night owl? Well, I'm definitely not a morning person. I'm really good at sleeping in. Yeah, I would consider myself a night owl. What's your favorite day of the week? It's Friday, of course. Whether it's school or work or even just hanging out with other people that have school or work. Everyone's just in a better mood on Friday. Everything's better on Friday. Is there any other option? Do you like going out to eat or do you like cooking at home? I like going out to eat. I only go out like once or twice a month though. And I am one mean cook if I do say it. I'm a vegetarian. Sorry. And I learned to cook at a pretty early age because my family is not vegetarian, and although they were pretty flexible and would often make meals that included me, sometimes I had to cook for myself. So I learned how to cook a lot of awesome vegetarian meals, and I just enjoy cooking for people, for making other people happy, taking care of them. It's fun. Do you sing in the shower? No. I'm pretty quiet. Sometimes I'll sing to my dog when he's acting weird. um, what's the first thing you do when you wake up? Usually try to go back to sleep or go to the bathroom. Um, Although a lot of the times when I wake up, it's because my dog is huffing at me or nudging my hand or laying across my chest or being persistent. So, in that case, I would just roll out of bed, put on sweatpants or jeans or something, throw on a coat and gloves and take him out. Do you sleep with your socks on? Of course not. I'm not a monster. I have a blanket that covers my feet. And besides, that way you know when the blanket's not covering your feet, and that way you know when the monsters can come get your feet because they're not protected. God, Brie, everybody knows this. Step up your game. Are you a dancer? I am not. I'm not very graceful. Would you like to start a family of your own someday? I don't know. When I have a partner to talk about that with, that will be a conversation. But until then, I don't know. Maybe. If you were granted 3 wishes, what would they be and why? Well, can I just get 3 extra? Can I just vote for extra wishes? Whatever the words are. And if not, can I be like, 1 wish is there is no ban on wishing for wishes? Or use all 3 of my wishes to circumvent the wishes rule? I don't know. I could, like, stop all the animals from going extinct that are going extinct, all the plants and animals and, species of whatever. Cure all the diseases in the world. I don't know. I feel like there are just too many options, too many good wishes. That without infinite wishes, I could never get the right answer with my perfectionist mind. Mystery Exotic Stars asks, do you have any advice or suggestions for those who have hit a major bump in life? And if you have any healthy methods of moving past particularly difficult times? I don't know. Is it the loss of something or someone in your life? If it's some sort of loss, then my best advice would be to try to fill that hole in your life with something that makes you happy, whether it be friends, whether it be going out and meeting new people, whether it be being outdoors, being around animals. Just try to fill that hole with something positive if it's something you're missing. If it's just like you're stuck at school, you're stuck getting a job, you're stuck getting through some depression or something like that, then honestly, it's a pretty similar answer, I guess. Try to do something that makes you happy. Try to find some hobby out there that you can distract yourself with if you have trouble meeting new people, and meet people that way. Just find people that make you happy. Try to fight through the depression by having more moments of happiness, or try to I don't know. I guess it really just depends on what exactly the difficulties are in life, and I wish you the best with all that, but I don't know if I can answer it any better than that. Bella Boot for Life asks, what inspired you to do ASMR? I guess I sort of answered that question. Just a really nice, flirty little community that was really sweet and nurturing and kind to me. Yeah, it was fun. That's what inspired me. Foxy Kitty Cat asks, do you have a favorite dessert and do you like stuffed animals? Well, of course I like stuffed animals. So I have like the railing above the railing to my upstairs. Like the railing on the hallway that keeps you from falling down to the stairs. And I just have a row of all my old Beanie Babies and stuffed animals on that. So when I walk to my room, I have to pass the army of stuffed animals. As far as favorite dessert, I love apple crisp. I love ice cream. There's a flavor of ice cream from Stewart's, which is like a gas station slash ice cream shop. It's called Crumbs Along the Mohawk. It's like a graham cracker flavored ice cream with graham cracker chunks and caramel swirls. And it might not sound like anything special, but it is so good. And now I really want some ice cream, so thanks a lot. um, Nakis asks, what's your favorite food or candy? Uh, So, as far as like favorite food, I really like rice. It's my go-to, and I put it in a lot of dishes, and I eat it with a lot of things. But as far as like favorite meal, spinach stuffed shells are probably my favorite. They're just so good. So much cheese. Nom nom nom. I gotta catch myself from saying Yvonne Shankar asks, may we hear one thing or a few things from your bucket list? I don't know. I'm too young to have a bucket list. I'm scared of heights, so I don't want to do like skydiving, and I want to meet a cute partner and settle down with somebody. I want to find a job with some sort of environmental journalism, writing, conservation, activism, advocacy, all that stuff. Sure, those are my bucket list things. I now have a bucket list. Small my Ev asks, what's your favorite dog? That would be the miniature schnauzer. Just so much sass and personality. VO Shade asks, are you as awkward and giggly in real life as you are in your audios? I'm probably even more awkward, if that's possible. I'm not as giggly though, especially around guys or guy friends. It's something that's more automatic that I notice about myself, that I try to make my laughs less giggly and more manly, more chuckly. I guess I'm a little more insecure in real life about that, which is weird because I'm not really insecure about my laugh. Yeah, so yeah. Apple Juice asks, what do you do in your spare time? I do a lot of things. I make audios. I play with my dog, walk my dog. I like to cook. I like to cross-country ski. I like to sled. I like to snowshoe. I like to hang out with friends. I like to go to restaurants. I like to do some nerdy stuff sometimes, like Magic the Gathering and D&D. I like to play video games, watch movies, hang out with my family once in a while. I like to do all kinds of stuff. I have a lot of hobbies. Horizon Audios asks, how tall are you? I am about 6 feet. I'm 5'11.5" or so. And I always round it up for simplicity and also to make me seem taller. Hold on, let me check what time we're at. Okay, that is a good time to call it. Thank you everyone so much for listening. If anybody actually made it to the end, then I'm super impressed. Yeah, have a good day. I don't know how to end my audios except for with a kiss. So, here's a kiss. Have a great day, cuties. Thanks for listening.